when I roll a take y'all, take y'all, take y'all, take y'all. You was born to wine when it comes to fete, you don't waste no time. Cause you is a take y'all, take y'all, take y'all, take y'all. The best, I know what that girl they can't test. When it comes to party and test, you are the wine and queen and they can't intervene cause you know say you are the best. Louis Vuitton when they put it on, wine pan your toe and drop it down. Take girl, put up your hand, wine pan a man and start to get on. I tick, ting, 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 ticking, ting, 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 ticking, ting, ting, ticking. I need a tick, ting, 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 ticking, ting, 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 ticking, ting, ting, ticking. Them bumper is dangerous.
Brand new music coming down there from Snypah. It's called Tick Gal, and we see some tick girls in the video. Good morning to you, Snypah.
Yes, good morning to you.
Welcome to the Now Morning Show. How you doing, bro?
Thank you. Good. You know what I mean? Hanging in there, you know. Good morning to Trinidad and Tobago and the world.
All right, so, I mean, we have this new music that we will get to in a little bit, the
Right.
Tick Girl. But before we do so, I understand that you were a member of Black Lyrics.
Yes, I'm a member still at Black Lyrics.
I saw you do a performance the other night.
Right, we did, you know. Black Lyrics still around, you know, I mean, for what we do, because, you know, we do music still. Everybody on their own, you know, different path, but we still come together and do music. Unfortunately, we have a rough situation where we lost one of our members, you know, and
Tell me about the working relationship with Mark, because well, I mean, today is the celebration of his life. I imagine that's
Right.
part of the reason that you're back in Trinidad.
yeah, that was, you know, part of the reason that I'm here.
And tell me about your relationship with him.
Oh, Mark and I relationship, we were brothers. We were like really, really close. You know, other than just music, you know, we support each other in everything, you know. And even this new release that I did, which was supposed to be, you know, Mark and myself with Black Lyrics, you know, they didn't happen because certain circumstances beyond our control. But this was the last song that he, you know, wrote, because he was one of the writers on this song. I'm based in New York now, and he was actually supposed to be in New York, but because of COVID and stuff like that, you know, that didn't happen.
Right.
But we really, really, you know, like brothers, you know, more than anything else, you know, really close.
And if you had to say, you know, what would you want his legacy to be? I mean, we hear all the things that he would have done, you know, the Raps for Time and, you know, working with students and teaching and all of the things that he would have done. He was a multi-hyphenate, as they call him.
Yeah.
But what would you want his legacy to be?
Oh, Mark always said he did everything for the culture of Trinidad and Tobago, raps and music, soca music. The culture of Trinidad and Tobago, he always put his best, you know, acting, everything. He always wanted to be seen as that person that, you know, put a stamp on Trinidad and Tobago. He always want to see our music go far. That's all he keep repeating. Yo, we got to take this music to the next level. And there's always a plan in his head to execute it and take it international. And we started working on that, and I'm going to continue doing that, you know, in his name, you know.
Most definitely.
For real.
And may he rest in peace.
For real.
Now, tell me about the new one. You said that he had part of the writing, but I mean, it seems self-explanatory what the song is about.
Well, actually, the song, I came up with a song, you know, one day in New York driving, and I was like, the melody just came to my head, and I started singing it. And one time I called him, every time I come up with something, I call him. I said to him, yo, Mark, you know, I get a nice song, I have a nice idea for this. And I sent it for him. And he did a voice note and sent it back to me over WhatsApp. But he think this melody should be going like this. And when he sent it to me, I sent it for my producer. And one time, the producer said, in an hour time, coming back, he said, yo, I built a rhythm for this already. This is crazy. So we had this song for a year, sit down. And I started playing it for different people, and everybody was like, yo, we got to do this song. This song is sweet, it's hooky. And, you know, that was it. Mark was supposed to come to New York because we wanted to do it in New York.
Yeah.
You know, but time was against us. And, you know.
Well, I see you had the wine and queen of the soca in New York for it.
I got to big up Denise on this one, you know. Yeah, she really support. We have a team in New York that we built as a home for soca music, because right now we're working with a couple other artists, you know, Denise, Ajala.
Okay.
You know, we out in New York, and we actually building a home for soca artists that when they get to New York, they have somewhere to go, because a lot of times a lot of artists come to New York and they do a show and they get left in this whole big city that they don't know what's going on. You know, I live there and I get lost there.
Yeah.
So imagine somebody who's coming from, you know, here, and they just drop them in the city after the show. Next time, okay, thanks for doing the show, bye. You know, so we building that home, you know.
Yeah. To make the thing a little bit more comfortable.
Right. So,
all right. Well, Snypah, let's get into the new music. It's called Thick Girl, and I want you to give us a little piece of the thick. Well,
yeah.
not a song bad if I say it, but let me go.
Thick girl, thick girl, thick girl, thick girl, and them thick girl, thick girl, thick girl, thick girl. Girl, your body looking nice, and I want to rub you down, but I had to make a choice. I don't want you lock me down. Since I'm small, I'm looking for thick thing. Want to hold on to an next thick thing. On the road, I'm looking for thick thing. I want thick thing, ting, ting, ticking, ting, 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 ticking, ting, ting, ticking. I need a tick, ting, 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 ticking, ting, 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 ticking, ting, ting, ticking. Them bumper is dangerous. The way they drop it is serious. Them girl, them is brag and boast, but the girl is whine the most. I wanna whine and tick girl. I wanna roll and tick girl. I wanna jam and tick girl. I wanna hold and tick girl. I wanna whine and tick girl. I wanna roll and tick girl. I wanna jam and tick girl. I wanna hold and tick girl. This carnival, it go be bacchanal when I hold a tick girl. Tick girl. You was born to whine when it comes to fetch. You don't waste no time, 'cause you is a tick girl. Tick girl. The best. I know what that girl they can't test. When it comes to party and zest, you are the whining queen and they can't intervene, 'cause you know say you are the best. Louis Vuitton when they put it on. Wine on your toe and drop it down. Tick girl, put up your hand. Wine on a man and start to get on. Tick, ting, ting,